Around 10 p.m. one evening, a trail camera in West Virginia recorded a disturbing image of a towering figure, estimated to be between 7.5 and 8 feet tall, holding what looks like a dead coyote by its throat. Most strikingly, the entity is staring directly at the camera, seemingly aware of its infrared sensor's subtle red blink, something wildlife typically cannot perceive. A Bigfoot investigator speculated that this could indicate Sasquatch activity, but several factors are unusual. The figure appears to possess night vision, exhibits aggressive predatory behavior with the coyote, and seems to intentionally acknowledge the camera, traits not commonly associated with Sasquatch. The location is private property accessible only to the owner and his father, and the figure's extraordinary height, combined with the absence of large predators in the area, complicates conventional explanations. The image has been digitally enhanced for clarity and lightened, yet even the original capture reveals the clear outline of an unnaturally tall, bipedal figure displaying predatory behavior. While I can't definitively say what this is, the creature's characteristics, its intelligence, aggressive demeanor, and apparent comfort with technology, suggest it might represent something more calculated than a typical Bigfoot. This entity seems to be deliberately showcasing the coyote and making direct eye contact with the camera, implying it wants to be seen. Perhaps it's marking its territory or sending a message. This behavioral pattern aligns more closely with accounts of intelligent supernatural predators than with known wildlife or standard Bigfoot encounters. That said, the property owner has set up additional cameras and reported hearing unsettling sounds at night, but hasn't captured anything else on film. If he does, I'll be sure to update you all. In the meantime, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation. It's quite bizarre. The following footage was taken on a trail cam by a local hunter from Michigan. The thermal camera managed to capture the legendary Bigfoot creature. Let's take a look. In the footage, we can see a two-legged creature slowly making its way through a dense forest. After taking a closer look, we will be able to examine this creature. Long legs and long arms. Its fur is perfect for this time of year. It is believed that in the winter forest, the snowman adapts to the cold by using his thick fur coat, which provides protection from low temperatures. It can often be seen in remote areas where the ground is covered with snow, which makes it easier to detect large footprints. It is believed that this creature is a master of stealth, moving silently through the snow in search of food, such as roots, berries, and small animals. Its elusive nature and winter silence create an atmosphere of mystery surrounding its existence, as eyewitnesses report strange sounds and movements, which arouses constant interest and contributes to the investigation. Imagine you are an ordinary farm worker. You are doing your duties on an ordinary working day. As always, when suddenly you notice a humanoid figure in the field. So that's it. Mike found himself in this situation. Let's take a look at this video.
And it would take us hours to cross from way over there.
At first glance, it may seem that this is an ordinary person, but here are a few points on the basis of which we will doubt that this is an ordinary person. There is no road there. He walked faster and smoother than a person could walk across an uneven field. This massive creature may have wandered into its habitat, being about 1.5 miles away from Mike. This creature appears to be very massive. Wheat fields are an important food source, especially during harvest, when grains are plentiful. A Bigfoot, being a large creature, is likely to look for places where there is a lot of food, or there may be another reason for the appearance. The presence of people in agricultural areas may attract a Bigfoot out of curiosity. If people are harvesting crops or working in the field, Bigfoot can watch them from afar. Pennsylvania is known for its beautiful forests and diverse landscapes. A significant part of the Appalachian Mountains is located in the state, and forests cover about 60% of its territory. Sightings of Bigfoot in the Appalachian Mountains have been reported relatively frequently over the years, although the exact frequency may vary depending on the specific area and time period. The Appalachian region, with its dense forests and remote locations, provides an ideal environment for observing cryptids. The following footage was recorded in a remote part of Pennsylvania by a local resident, who nearby heard strange noises in the woods. Grabbing a camera, he ran and filmed something creepy.
Yeah.
The footage shows Bigfoot, the legendary cryptid. The footage clearly shows with what confidence he moves through the forest. The author of the video takes his breath away from the fact that he managed to capture. A month later, a YouTube user returns to the forest to record more evidence of the presence of this Bigfoot-like creature, and finds several interesting footprints in the mud on which protruding toes are clearly visible. The photo shows a mysterious footprint in a muddy area, which is often associated with the appearance of a snowman. Many enthusiasts assume that such prints may belong to an elusive creature, given their size and shape. The environment, consisting of mud and water, adds intrigue, suggesting a possible recent disturbance. Ultimately, the authenticity of the print and its attribution to Bigfoot is still widely debated, with opinions ranging from authentic evidence to hoaxes. However, this remains part of the ongoing cryptid craze. We delve into a compelling photo captured by a trail cam that allegedly shows a portion of Bigfoot's face. First, let's observe the key elements of this image. The lighting is quite dim, typical of nighttime settings for trail cameras. What stands out immediately is the large reflective eye that seems to be gazing directly at the camera. This eye, often described as characteristic of Bigfoot, appears to have a prominent inner reflection, which is intriguing as it suggests the subject is close to the lens. The surrounding fur or texture is indistinct, adding to the ambiguity of what we're really seeing. Some skeptics might argue that the blurred areas could point to a larger animal, like a bear, particularly given the size and dark coloration that resembles many depictions of Bigfoot. Yet, enthusiasts might argue that this could very well be a rare glimpse of the elusive creature, particularly because of the eye's unique placement and size. Analyzing the image, the shape and structure suggest a potentially bipedal organism. The curvature in the animal's silhouette could be interpreted as a large, rounded head, consistent with many eyewitness accounts of Bigfoot. The contrast between the dark fur and the lighter background highlights the mystery of the moment and draws viewers' attention to this potential evidence. Moreover, while the image lacks definitive clarity, it serves an essential role in the ongoing discussion about Bigfoot. This uncertainty is often where the excitement lies. The blending of skepticism and belief encourages further investigation into not only this photo, but also the broader phenomenon of cryptozoology. What could be more terrifying than waking up to scary noises in a remote wooded area at night? The following footage was shot in Arkansas. According to the author of the video, he recorded it at about 4 a.m., about 30 miles from any city in northwest Arkansas. Let's take a look and listen carefully. We can hear the screams and howls characteristic of forest creatures. Many reports and folklore related to the Yeti, also known as the Bigfoot, contain descriptions of loud noises such as screams, howls, and other unusual sounds, especially at night. Witnesses often describe these sounds as powerful and creepy, and they are compared to the cries of various animals, although they are usually said to be much louder and more resonant. Some researchers and enthusiasts believe that these vocalizations could serve as a means of communication between creatures, or a way to define territory. Canyons are a dangerous place. You can fall off and fall while walking, or what happened to the author of the footage may happen to you. Here is a video sent by a tourist who said he was filming the canyons when he noticed something moving, black and standing up straight, trying to duck and hide. Take a look at these incredible shots, which show that this is a snowman. In the footage, we see a creature coming out of the bushes and trying to hide behind a rock. I think the person who filmed it bothered Bigfoot, and he sensed danger. Looking closer, we see a black, upright creature. Its arms and legs are clearly visible. Its movements are smooth and have logic. Reports and sightings of Bigfoot often occur in remote and mountainous areas, including areas with canyon. These areas feature dense forests, rugged terrain, and natural shelters, which are considered suitable habitats for a creature like Bigfoot, if it exists. Canyons can also provide access to water and food sources, making them attractive to any wildlife. If you're wondering why the video turned out to be so short, he mentioned that his phone ran out of memory and he couldn't shoot any longer. He still regrets it, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he may never have it again. Next footage from a trout fisherman in Michigan, USA around August of 2014. He stated that he heard wood knocks and what sounded like heavy footsteps in the forest, and went to investigate thinking it was another hunter or fisherman.
Crazy.
When he saw the creature, he thought it was another person all dressed in black clothing, but then thought to himself, is this guy trying to get shot by hunters? That's when he decided to take out his phone camera and record what he believes is 2 Bigfoots in this video. Now we see trail cam photo that is purported to show Bigfoot in its natural habitat. Right off the bat, this image captures a dark, sizable figure moving through a forested area, and the context is crucial. The dense underbrush and overhanging branches offer the perfect cover for an elusive creature, bolstering the credibility of potential Bigfoot sightings. The figure stands upright and appears to have a robust build, matching numerous eyewitness accounts of Bigfoot. Its posture and gait seem bipedal, which aligns with the characteristics associated with this mysterious creature. The coloration of the subject, a deep black or very dark brown, makes it seem like it's blending in with the shadows of the forest, an important trait for a creature said to thrive in its natural environment. The surrounding foliage plays a significant part in assessing the scale and distance of the figure. The trees and undergrowth offer a sense of proportion, suggesting that this figure is quite large compared to the typical wildlife we might expect, such as deer or smaller mammals. Despite the skepticism, there's no denying the allure of this image. The excitement surrounding such photos fuels ongoing investigations into the existence of Bigfoot, connecting us to a rich tapestry of folklore and adventure. Whether this is a straightforward case of wildlife identification or a glimpse into the existence of an undiscovered species, it continues to ignite curiosity and debate. So, what do you think? Is this a potential sighting of Bigfoot? Or simply another case of misidentified wildlife? Share your thoughts below. An ordinary hacker strolled through Greenwater Provincial Park, Saskatchewan, Canada. While making his way along hiking trails, he wandered into a forest thicket. When he heard strange noises, he turned on the camera and recorded it. We see a black figure moving out of the frame. Bigfoot is an important figure in the field of cryptozoology, which studies creatures whose existence has not been confirmed by mainstream science. This area attracts both serious researchers and amateurs, which contributes to a constant interest in the legend. Here's the latest photo of Bigfoot, which was exclusively released on January 8th, 2025. The image was shared with the caption, "Bigfoot mid-transition," captured on a trail camera. It appears to show a Sasquatch emerging from a tree, or something similar. The individual analyzing the photo describes it as remarkable, suggesting it might depict a mid-portal transfer, if you will. There is a common belief that Bigfoots and other cryptids are interdimensional beings, capable of moving between different realms. This theory posits that their ability to shift dimensions helps them remain hidden when they are in danger or need to conceal themselves. The photo indeed seems to capture a juvenile Sasquatch coming out of a tree. The uploader also notes that after enhancing the brightness and quality of the image,
this is kind of crazy. Is it juvenile? Is it not? You can actually click on it whenever you're in like editing photos, and it actually pulls the creature out, showing that this is a real creature and it's not just some kind of AI flat creature where it kind of makes it look like a drawing. Filmed in North Carolina.
The creature appears incredibly realistic, featuring dark, sunken eyes, a smaller nose, and a straight mouth. It looks noticeably thinner and smaller than a typical Bigfoot, raising the possibility that it could be a young one. This presents some intriguing evidence, to say the least.